is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to and we rank all of their records from worst to best. We try to have a good time doing it. We also list our biggest banger and the worst song from every record. That's something new we're going to be doing. The worst song, the stinker off of each one of these records. And right now we are beginning Easy Hard season on the podcast. And that is where we pick a band that we really like, but we choose either their worst record or a record that nobody really talks about. So Easy Hard, baby. Easy band, hard
Easy
album.
Hard, baby.
There you go. So this week we're doing Blink-182. Like we haven't done Blink-182 more than any other band on this podcast, but we're going to rank all their records again, baby. And this time we're going to do their 10 records plus the 2 deluxe albums by themselves. So Cali Deluxe and One More Time Deluxe, as well as Dogs Eating Dogs EP and the Mark, Tom, and Travis Show, the live record. That's all going to be part of the ranking. So 14 altogether. Let's get into it. Some of these will go through fast. We don't care. What do you got for number 14? Go.
I think my dad's gone crazy. So number 14, you ready for this one? Should come as no surprise. Cali Deluxe.
Okay.
The worst of it all. The worst set of songs that have ever been composed by the Blink and the 182s. It's just
don't care.
As if we needed more mediocre and worst things from California, right?
Yeah.
But it's interesting because it starts off kind of like semi-strong with Parking Lot.
It's a good song.
Like even though it's a mid-tier Skeeb song anyway. But like at best, this is just a collection of B-sides for people who want like this record or are just completionists.
Yes.
Like at worst, this just shows how much garbage these guys had to write to come up with like their worst album. That's embarrassing. Best record or best song, I guess The Last Train Home. It's just really dramatic. I really don't give a fuck. Worst song's Parking Lot. I don't give a shit. This was like,
there's no way you think Parking Lot is the worst song. Come on.
Parking Lot is one of the worst songs they've ever done. And I'm going to tell you why it's even worse than that, because this was Skeeb's like stage to show us like what he adds to Blink, right? This is kind of like truly his song, even though he doesn't have his own song. On the main record, he has a couple songs where he has like lead vocals, but like Mark really takes over. This is like Skeeb's song, his only true song. And like, this is it? This is what we get from you? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is pathetic, bro. This is dumb. This is bad. Your vocals are shit on here. It just sounds stupid.
Okay.
Fuck off.
All right. All right. So my number 14, California Deluxe, the extra 8 or 9 songs, however many songs were on it. This is just bottom tier, just not very good Blink-182. I have Cali Deluxe on vinyl, so I got all these songs. I'm going to keep it because why the hell not?
Why not?
Why the hell not, right? But yeah, these B-sides are, I mean, like you said, the album California in general it's honestly really hit or miss. And there are only a few songs that are actually really fucking good that reach top tier Blink-182 in general. And this, Cali Deluxe, not that great. If I had to choose a banger, I would choose 6-8. Because it's one of the heaviest songs Blink has ever done, but it's still not that great of a song. And the stinker on this one, the worst song on this one is Last Train Home, hands down. That song, that is bottom tier Blink right there. Not even
That's silly.
It's not very good. It's not very good. So
you're being silly.
That's my number 14.
Out of all the stupid fucking songs that are on California, that's what you pick.
Off Cali Deluxe, yeah.
Nah,
out of those like 8-9 songs, I would pick Last Train Home. Absolutely.
Okay.
So what do you got for number 13? What do you got? Go.
The One More Time Deluxe. I don't know if we're going to talk about that now or should I save it later. I don't have a lot of notes on the deluxe records anymore. The deluxe notes, songs. Anyway, I don't really care. But yeah, that's where I put the next worst Blink output is the bonus tracks from One More Time. One more. 2. All right. So my number 13 is 9. Their 9th record from 2019. I'm
out.
Done. That's silly boy talk. What are you doing here?
I don't make the rules, right? This is just
you keep saying that as if like your stupid fucking comments or opinions are going to like be less stupid fucking. I just keep saying that I don't make the rules.
They're less.
That is dumb.
Fucking.
That is dumb. Yeah, they're not less stupid fucking. They're more stupid fucking. It's actually,
man,
I don't make the rules.
Your mic is just out of control right now. It's blown out. I don't know. It's blown out.
What do you want me to
I don't
do?
know. It's blown out. I don't know what to do. So 9. Yes, 9 is my number 13 here. I don't think this is a very good record. I mean, it's a good record, but in the grand scheme of things,
man.
In the grand scheme of things, this is like just Feldy really taking over. It's a more of electronic record. There are just some really bad pop melodies here that just sound like shit. The production is terrible. It's fucking awful. In that sense, but there's some strong moments too. There's some really strong moments, some strong songs. My banger, I got 2 bangers. I don't give a fuck. It's Heaven. I love Heaven. That's like it's a fucking plus 44 song. It's a plus 44 B-side. That's what it is. So I love that song. And Dark Side. Dark Side's a fucking banger of a song. I don't give a fuck.
Gonna dark side with you.
Hate the video, but love the song.
Video's good.
Video is like one of the worst video, or it is the worst video they've ever done. Easily the worst video they've ever done.
It's fine.
My Stinkers, Really Wish I Hated You. I really fucking hate that song.
God, dude.
I hate that song a lot. And Blame It on My Youth. Garbage song. Absolute garbage.
Those are like
song.
the 2 best songs.
No, it's not. So bad. So bad. Really Wish I Hated You.
Oh,
it's so dumb. That song is not good. So what do you got for number 12? Go.
I've been putting lemons in my beers lately because all our citrus trees just blossomed fully, and they're just dropping fruits like crazy.
Nice.
So the lemons that we get from our lemon tree are fucking just like, they are juicy, baby. Juicy. It's crazy. But yeah, you squeeze one little wedge and it fills it up like another 10%. California's next because this is their worst record. I make the rules wrong.
So number 12.
I don't make the rules.
Okay.
This is my number 12. This is their worst record. The first 3 tracks are solid. Just absolute fucking solid Blink. It's good, catchy pop Blink with a little bit of punk aggression thrown in there. Once you hit Los Angeles, things start to get extremely hit or miss. like Los Angeles has an incredible bridge. I fucking love that song. I love that part of the song, but that song is mid at best. This record just has some vocal effects too that even when Mark is just left alone, he's still mixed with like so much verb and so much chorus that you never get to hear just Mark be Mark.
Yeah.
It's like a fake old Mark, right? Like they're trying to like throw back to Mark in like the Toy Page era, but they don't just let him do it. And that's
like when he's singing a higher register. So then they had to auto tune him to sing in a higher pitch. It's fucking annoying. That's all of California at 9.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
But like 9's a little bit different though. I'll get to 9 when we get to 9. It is what it is.
I'll get to 9 when we get to 9. Okay.
I'll get to 9 when we get to 9. I don't expect to hear Mark at his best. Dude. Sure, I don't expect to hear Mark at his best here, but I would like to hear an aging Mark. Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind hearing old musicians sound old. Don't care.
Yeah.
I get it. It's fine. But overall, this is a stupid attempt at being Blink. It's half-arsed. And they just did Skeeves so fucking dirty on this one.
Oh, they really did.
So dirty.
They did on Cali.
But so like this week too, I try to not just pick all of the songs that are like the most. Dude, it's so juicy. The lemons are so juicy.
You're just going nuts with that lemon right now.
Gosh, I like just like get like slice lemon in half and just fucking solidito on top and
so
just
gross
like that. Just sodium on top of sodium on top of sodium. I'm telling you, and then you squeeze the lemon, so like the salt soaks up. I'm all like watering right now just thinking about it. Like the lemon juice soaks up a lot of the salt, and you so like that, shoot it like that. Oh my god, so good.
It's disgusting.
It can't be good for you.
No, it's not.
So yeah, this week I try to not pick songs that I pick normally, right? So I try to like what did I actually really like? What jumped out at me this week, or what did I hate this week? So that's what I really did. But She's Out of Her Mind. I really dug this one this time around. I dug the antisocial. Like, I love that part. It was so fucking snotty and stupid.
So pop-punky.
And this one's cool because you can really hear the difference between Skeeves and Mark. I mean, for whatever it's worth, like because we don't hear the difference between them in California whatsoever. This is one that you actually can tell them apart. I like the black shirt, black skirt, and Bauhaus stuck in her head. Like that part's so fucking catchy.
I know, but the lyrics are so unbelievably bad on this entire
black
record.
Skirt, black skirt. But then Bohemian Rhapsody was my worst song.
All right.
It's just not a quick goodie. It's not a good joke song. And the put my finger in part, like that, I just can't quite put my finger in. Yeah. It's just fucking weird, dude. It's weird. It creeps me out. And like again, this is like their attempt at like recapturing old Blink, and it's like get the fuck out of here. You don't need to do this.
And the auto tune on that too is just it's crazy how bad the auto tune is.
Just be old.
Yeah, I know.
Just be old Blink, like not like old Blink. Be old guys
playing Blink
in Blink-182. Yeah. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it. All right, my number 12. One more time, Deluxe, baby. My number 12.
I almost spit my shit out right now because I forgot we haven't done the Deluxe yet.
Yeah, I mean, like we mentioned, the songs are not that great. This is bootleg B-sides from. All right, cool. Bootleg B-sides from California. I know. I don't know where he's going. I don't know what he's barking at.
I'm trying to see who he's barking at.
I don't know. He left the room. Anyway, yeah, Cali Deluxe. I don't care. I don't care. I already said my banger. Don't make fun of me. I already said my banger and my. Oh, wait, no, not Cali Deluxe. Oh, One More Time Deluxe. Sorry.
One More Time
God
Deluxe.
Damn, what am I
thinking?
thinking?
OMTD, baby.
Yeah, one more time.
You're not thinking.
I'm not thinking at all.
Ruben's got y'all.
That and then the mic issues you had. I'm all over the place.
I had.
Yeah, you had. You had mic issues. I cut all of that out so people don't have to listen to that.
I want.
Anyway, One More Time Deluxe, my number 12. What do you got for number 11? Go.
9. Their 9th record, 2019.
It's way too high, but okay.
It's just one higher than California. This record is better than California. What this has going for it is just it's better than California. That's it. That's the only reason why it's here is because it is better than California. They did something different that also matched the aging genre and personalities of this band. This album is darker than California. It's taking risks. They don't always pay off. Okay, they don't always pay off.
They don't pay off at all on this record.
And Skeeves is a part of this band on this one. Skeeves is not a part on California. He's just like you can take him out entirely. Who gives a fuck? At least he's a part of this band in this era, like this much. But at least it's there. Okay, he has like his song, kind of whatever. It's not a great record, and it's never going to be like this retrospective hero, right? We're gonna look back on this in 30 years and like, oh, actually, 9 was great. Like, it's fucking fine, dude.
Yeah.
Like at least you got to give some props for being true to this era of the band, whereas California tried so fucking hard to be something that just it could never have been, and that California's pathetic, whereas this is like, at least you tried. Participation trophy versus like that was shit.
Okay,
that's
C. A C. You give it a C. You know, C's get degrees. Yeah, I get it.
C's get degrees, man.
All right, my number 11 is.
Oh, I
sorry. I apologize.
There,
I apologize.
Dude.
What do you got?
We spent a lot of time listening to Blink over the past 3 weeks, and I'm gonna get all of them out.
Continue.
I'm gonna get them all in.
What do you got?
Do you want to hear my worst or best? We'll do best to worst. That we can keep it kayfabe. Hung Over You. That was my best one this year.
What?
This year. Yeah, I love this song. It's so fucking good.
Okay.
I love the verse. I love how Skeeve's screaming in the chorus, and then Mark's low end harm. Dude, so good.
Okay.
That's a good song.
It's fine.
And then Black Rain. Fuck Black Rain.
Black Rain is a stupid song.
That's a true stinker. The way California does stinkers.
Yeah.
But damn. Fuck that.
Yeah, Black Rain is truly the outlier on the record, and it's not very good. It's not as bad as some of the other songs, but it's
garbage.
Not good. Lower tier. All right. So my number 11 is California. 8th record from 2016, first with Matt Skiba. And like you mentioned, this is them trying to do the Toy Patch stuff, do the Enema stuff, and they were just trying way too hard. Feldy was trying way too hard, but had it not been for this record, Feldy would not have had the production career he's had since 2016, because this kind of catapulted him into like more of the mainstream of music. And I don't know, this album, there's some absolute fucking bangers on this record, which you can't say the same thing for on 9. There's good songs, but nothing is spectacular. It's really, really good. And I find myself going back to California far more than I do 9. And I still like 9. Like, I've talked a lot of shit on it, but I still like 9, and I still like California. And with that, I mean, we talked about California to death, and we're not going to get into it more because we got 10 more things to get through. My bangers, Left Alone. This is top tier Blink for me. I love this song. I don't care what people say. This is just
so fucking
this is
wrong,
this is
dude. It's so wrong.
I used to say this was top 10 Blink for me, but this is top 20 Blink for me now at this point. Still,
I think you used to say even more aggressive.
I don't think I ever
10.
got crazier than top 10. I don't think I ever got crazier.
10 is fucking hot.
But top 20,
silly.
yeah, top 20 definitely. Left Alone.
Blink have at least 4 records that are better than Left Alone. Well, so like that's fucking
you
stupid.
need to settle down. But
I need to settle down. You need to settle down.
Another forgotten banger is The Only Thing That Matters. Another great. It's actually like the only real punk song on the record outside of Cynical. It's the only real punk song on the record. Stinker, California, hands down, the worst song they've ever put out. Like Beige Little Boxes, the worst Blink-182 song ever made is the song California. Terrible. Los Angeles is also almost as much of a stinker, and so is Sober. Terrible fucking songs. And the 2 joke songs, fuck them. They're terrible. So, Cali, my number 11. What do you got for number 10? Go.
I will say if you just go toe to toe, California best song is better than Nine's best songs.
Yes, correct.
But California has way more stinkers than Nine does.
They're pretty even. They're pretty even when it comes to the stinkers.
That's wrong. That's straight fucking wrong. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you that's okay. Wrong. So we'll move on though, because you apparently it's fucking failed. I hit your fucking head again. What are we on right now?
10. We're on 10. We're on 10
now. Oh, Buddha. Yeah. So they okay. So over the past 3 weeks, a lot has happened in personal lives.
Yes.
And these rankings have changed dramatically. I don't remember where I put this one. This one was always a little bit low, but yeah, these rankings, I even changed them today. I changed one of them today, and I'll get there. I'll get there when I get there. I'll talk about it when I get there. But Buddha, their first record, this is this Cheshi before Cheshi. There's a lot to love here. A better Carousel, a better Toast and Bananas, but ultimately it plays like a demo. That's the only knock I have. A lot of these records, I don't have a lot of negative things to say, so I'm gonna have to just pull. And that's the whole purpose of the worst song, is just we have to we got to really dig deep and pull something that we don't like, or try and pretend that we don't like something. So that was kind of fun. But anyway, point of view, best song, perfect bouncy pop punk tune. Yeah. Add some of the upstrokes, and this would have been a killer ska track, straight up. But worst song, My Pet Sally. Stupid song without any substance to it.
Okay, all right. Oh shit, I went too far. All right, so my number 10 is also Buddha, from 1994. Some call it a demo. Mark and Blink guys call it an album. So first album, 94. Yeah, it's the predecessor to Cheshi. Cheshi just did it better for the most part on all the songs. A couple of the songs you could kind of leave out. Still not bad, but not great. Banger, Carousel, and Girl Next Door. I really like Girl Next Door. That's a song I always forget about, and I playlisted it a bunch of times over the last couple weeks. So that's a great song.
Do you think Carousel is better on Buddha or
Cheshi? I like it better on Cheshi.
Wrong. Do you think Toast and Bananas is better on Buddha or Cheshi? That's toast.
Cheshi's a better record. Stinkers, Reebok commercial. I mean, come on. It's very amateur. It's not bad, but you got to put it somewhere. Also, not the hidden track, but the original track, Transvestite. That song is just straight up bad. That was on the original cut of Buddha, not on the Spotify one, but original one. That song is terrible too. So those 2 songs are just awful. So, what do you got for number 9? Go.
One more time.
One more. All right, that's my
one more.
That's my number 9 as well. The album of the week, Easy Hard Season, baby. So, what do you got for number 8? Go.
I love this record, though. I will say that. Neighborhoods, their 7th record, number 8. This is where it's going. This is the most.
You're wrong.
This is the most appropriate spot for this record. And we try and pretend. Well, you try and pretend harder than anybody else, but we try and pretend like this record is this grand thing that's bigger and deeper, and listen to it 100 more times, Joe Meyer, you'll get it. Really, it's just a bunch of fucking mid. This record's just a bunch of mid. Almost every song has at least one part that's a beyond banger. Just this mind-blowing fucking part that is like, wow, that was fucking really, really good. Top tier Blink. But only a couple songs are bangers like through and through, front to back, beginning to end. Every song has like at least one part that's like, wow, that's great, but only a couple front to back are that great. This is darker, more somber and scary sounding Blink. It's kind of uncharted territory. So it's cool and I get it. It's fun. It's cute. But overall, it's mid-tier Blink. That's what this is. It's mid-tier Blink. And I really don't care for Ghosts, but it's not a stinker anymore. I used to say it was a stinker. It's not a stinker anymore, but I really don't care for it. I really don't care for that song.
Yeah. So what's your banger?
This time around, banger After Midnight.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, man. This is one of the ones like beginning to end is a fucking banger, beyond banger, through and through. Love the slow build in the intro. And the way Tom comes in, he's just so smooth, so sexy Tom. So good.
I
sexy
can't
Tom.
keep my feet up off the edge.
But here's a song that's so my worst song is This Is Home. Not a stinker, but damn, it's close.
This is
the stinkiest.
Home.
This is the
home.
Like he's like singing that song that remember like I like to oot 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 oot. That's what he's doing here. Yeah, exactly. This song is dumb, dude. This song is stupid. Not a stinker, but damn, this song is stupid.
Oh, you're an idiot. Neighborhoods. You did the band dirty, putting it at number 8.
Mid.
That's
mid.
That's wild. All right, my number 8 is
what? Hold on there. One more. I'm gonna set one more thing out. One more. There are 3 albums that changed dramatically over the past 3 weeks. Neighborhoods was one of them.
Okay. And I guess we'll get to the other ones later.
Neighborhoods went from mid to like really, really high, and then went back to mid.
All right, that's wrong, but okay.
It was wrong, right, and then wrong.
All right, my number 8 is "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket," Toy Patch.
There we go.
The 5th record from 2001. This record is still amazing. I still absolutely love this record. But I mean, this is Enema.
It's just a little bit better than fucking California. It's
Enema 2.0. They didn't really try anything different, which is fine. They don't have to try something different. This is still a great pop punk record, but there are some lower points. You know, the 2 worst songs. I'm gonna just start with the 2 worst songs. "Stay Together for the Kids," so cheesy, very cheap, very very like a cheap pop song. Anthem Part 2. That's always been a lower tier song off this record. It's the worst of the 3 anthems. I don't care. I know it opens up the record, but it's a weak opener, I believe. In the end, it's an amazing record. The bonus songs are fantastic. Even the joke songs are funny. I mean, as dumb as they are, they're some of the funnier joke songs they have.
They are era appropriate.
That's true. They are era appropriate. Once again, yeah, this is pop punk at its finest. Every pop punk band or punk band in general after this point took inspiration from this particular record. But in the end, I feel like they did the pop punk better on Enema the State. I know the busy drums distract you and you don't like it, but the songs on Enema are just better. And Toy Page, I just find myself coming back to this record less and less over the years. But even so, it's a great song. It's a great album. 2 bangers. Every Time I Look for You, one of my favorite Blink songs. Also, What Went Wrong. It's a bonus song. Still absolute top tier songs. Like those 2 songs sit within the top 20 of all Blink.
I'm not used to this temptation.
God, both of those songs are fucking amazing. So Toy Page, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is my number 8.
Okay, that's
what do you go for number 7?
That's fine. We can say things like that. Number 7, Cheshire Cat, second record, 95. This has got some beyond bangers on it, and in a lot of ways, this is better than Dude Ranch. But
sorry for booping.
Here's where you come into like we got to nitpick at some point, right? So here's where it kind of gets into that like that's stupid. It's just a little too immature at times to be taken seriously. There's nothing wrong with it, right? It's just I got to put this somewhere, and that's my only reason for it. Is just like sometimes it's like okay, I could do without that. Yeah. I could do without that also, but that's really it. My banger was Peggy Sue. I love this chorus. I love it. I think it's so good. It's so catchy, and I like Tom's riffage. How heavy his guitar sounds. Mm-hmm. Great.
Yeah.
And then my worst song is Cacophony.
Really?
Cacophony? That's a stupid song.
Yeah. There are dumber songs off of it, but that's okay. My number 7.
There are dumber songs off of it. That song sucks.
It's no okay. My number 7 is also Cheshire Cat. from '95, second record.
You putting Buddha over Cheshi?
I put Cheshi over Buddha.
When you said, oh yeah, you said Buddha at the same time. That's right.
Cheshi over Buddha, and that's my number 7. Kind of their first record, if you want to say Buddha's the demo. They did the songs better. The songs that they re-recorded for Cheshi are much better than the Buddha versions. But this is a band who didn't have a big budget. They got in and out of the studio in I think 6 days or something like that. And they put out like a fucking 15-song record in 6 days. And I get it. A lot of it's immature, but these guys were like 18, 19 years old. I think Scott was 17. I think Mark and Tom were 19, maybe, or 20. These guys were super young. They fucked around most of the time. Like they're between so many of the songs, it's just them like goofing around and fucking around. And I think it's hilarious. I love it. I'm immature myself, so I think a lot of that shit later in the record, like Benoit Balls, Just About
That's
Done.
Stupid. That's a dumb song.
Benoit Balls is actually a good song. Just About Done is straight up a joke song. Fucking funny stuff. I like it.
That's like, so like being immature and goofy in the studio is one thing, but like rewriting your entire demo, and just if it's your demo, and then putting it as like a full length LP and taking almost like 50% of the songs at least. Like, come on, dude, that's fucking immature. Like, I get it. I understand. They had
limited time. They had a limited budget. What do you expect?
We got to put these somewhere. We got to put these somewhere, God. Baby girl. We got to put them somewhere. And
also, overall, I like the quality of Cheshire Cat better than Buddha. It has a very unique sound to it. I don't think I haven't heard any record that sounds like Cheshire Cat, sonically. It's a weird sounding record. Those guitar tones that Tom has on it they're bizarre. They don't sound very good, but it works for the album. It works for this era of the band. Scott kills it on drums. I know you don't care for Scott as a drummer, but he was a killer fucking punk
Scott's
drummer.
Great.
Killer fucking punk
He's great at doing that one thing. He's amazing at doing the one thing.
And he kills it on this record.
Yes.
But he does do it better on
Absolutely.
So my banger is Carousel. Carousel is my favorite Blink-182 song. I don't care. It's my favorite song.
Every
I don't care. Why would it change?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So if I didn't choose Carousel, it would be either Peggy Sue or Wasting Time. Those are the only two songs that are even close to Carousel. But Carousel is the best Blink-182 song. I don't care. Stinker. If I had to choose a stinker, it'd be Depends. I think that song is it's not the catchiest song.
Stupid. Just say it's stupid.
Like,
it's okay to say it's stupid,
but it's not even like funny stupid, like Just About Done, or even Benoit Balls. Like, it's just like, okay, whatever. Also, I did want to mention, I laugh so hard. I mean, since I heard this record the first time up until this week when I listened to this album again, the ending when you hear all the person falling down the stairs, and then Mark says, Who taught you how to throw a dick down the stairs? It just makes me laugh so hard every fucking time. It doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid, but I laugh so hard every time.
It's funny. It's a situational thing. I don't like listen to it every time and then laugh every single time. Sometimes I'm like, that one didn't hit me this time. But sometimes I do laugh really hard. I like the way he didn't just say it like a pubescent teen. He's just like, who taught you how to throw the dick down the stairs? And it's like most like man voice he could possibly do at 17, 18 years old.
Oh, it's so funny. It makes me laugh every time.
But for sure, dude, like you just talked about, like, you said Benoit Balls, Just About Done, Depends. Dude, the last like 3 or 4 songs, even Romeo and Rebecca.
Yeah.
You could cut those out for this album, and I think it would make it a better album.
I wouldn't say it would make it better, but I do like the jokey stuff at the end. I do like it. Oi. What do you got for number 6? Go.
Enema. This is the second one that went up and down. Okay. This one was very, very low, and then it floated in the middle. But I don't know. This is whatever. It's a great record, but I've said before over and over, my 2 biggest gripes are Jerry Finn and Travis. Travis is playing his own fucking drum parts over songs that the other guys wrote. It rarely feels cohesive, and it always feels like an afterthought. Like, hey, dude, do you want to be in our band? Like, yeah, I play drums. Here's our songs. Can you do something with it? Yeah. Kind of like when we did like with Mike, and it was just like, hey, can you play this? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Like, it's amateur shit, and Travis is a fucking dickhead about it, and it sounds like he's a dickhead about it. These songs don't fucking make sense. The only song that makes sense to me is the Party Song, and that's my banger this week. And it's a cool punk song, and they're all just fucking playing as fast as they can and doing shit that they shouldn't be doing together and doesn't make any sense. But then when you get to the chorus that and then when I saw her standing there, like Travis is actually playing to the song. Every other track on this entire record, Travis is doing whatever the fuck Travis wants to do. And the other thing is Jerry Finn. Like, my God, dude, the amount of production that Jerry Finn like put into this just didn't need to happen. Like, I appreciate like this because it led us to Self-Entitled, but dude, just like Daddy chill. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right.
But my best song, party song, the worst song, all the small things. It's always all the small things.
It's gotta be.
It's silly. It's silly to pick anything else but all the small things, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. Spoiler, I agree.
I know.
All right.
Ew.
All right. Do you have anything else on Enema?
I do not.
Right. So my number 6 is the Mark Tom and Travis show, the live record from 2099, 2000. I don't remember when that record came out. Whatever. What are you so fussy about right now? What are you shaking your head for? I don't get it. This is fun. It's a great record. It's a great live record. Of course, there's a shit ton.
What's not fun is hearing these stupid fucking idiot rankings. That's what's not fun right now.
I just don't feel it's that fair to rank MTATs. Just because it's not an actual record, it's a live record. It's a little silly. But in the end, there's a lot of overdubs. The songs are good, but it's pretty much all of Enema, The State, plus a couple songs from Dude Ranch and Cheshire on here. A lot of banter. The banter's great. I love the fucking banter. It makes me laugh every time. I know you hate it, and every time I listen to this on vinyl, yes, I do listen to all of the just the banter. I love it.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Time is not valuable over in that fucking household.
You're so annoying. So disrespectful.
Talk about this all the time is not valuable whatsoever in the fucking Ballad Drive household.
Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, MTATs. I think it's a great record. I have nothing bad to say about it. I like it a lot, but it's not an album. It's a live album. It's not fair to throw this anywhere into the rankings, but I had to do it somewhere. Bangers. I actually really like this version of Voyeur on here. I feel like the version of Voyeur on here is way better than the one on Dude Ranch. It's much faster. It's a little bit more aggressive. It's just overall better. A couple of the songs are that way as well. Man Overboard though, you can't fuck with that one. I mean, that's a top tier Blink song. That's an actual studio recording. It's not from this from the actual performances. And this is the first time you've heard Mark and Tom sing on the same song, sing lead vocals on a song since Dude Ranch. So that's kind of cool too. But I guess you can include Dysentery Gary, but that kind of doesn't count either. But anyway, MTATs, almost a perfect live record except for all the overdubs. And then if I had to pick a stinker, Aliens Exist and All the Small Things, because those are some of the weaker songs on Enema of the State.
Wow.
They are some of the weaker songs.
Wow.
It's true. So anyway, MTAT's my number 6. I really have. It's hard. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. So
that's okay.
You had to put it somewhere. What do you got for number 5? Go.
That's okay. We got to put stuff somewhere. Dude Ranch, third record, 97. This album rips. This is. So I went back and looked at all of our rankings, all of our blankings over the years. This is one that I fluctuate between like my 1 and then sits here. I either think this is like, the 4, 5, 6, 7 range, or it's my favorite. This time around, I knocked points off because after Josie, this album really dips like in its perfect quality. So much like Cheshire, the last like 3 or 4 songs, starting with A New Hope. Like,
oh come on, A New Hope is so good.
It's not so good. It's good.
Wait, does Emo come after Josie?
No, Emo's right before Josie. Yeah. So you got New Hope, Degenerate, Lemmings, and I'm Sorry. Those all 4 of those songs, like you can omit those and it would make Dude Ranch better. For sure, it would not make it worse. So that's kind of like why I put that this low, I guess. But really, before of Josie and above, it's a fucking perfect record through and through. It is excellent. It's amazing. Voyeur, that's one that I really gravitated towards this week. Super punchy, perfect Blink punk song. And I like that Mark backs up horns when he just yells like and I wish. Like that part. I like that part.
It's so good.
Worst song, I'm sorry. Just too much whiny Tom. Too much whiny bitch Tom. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
Okay. All right, it's your number 5. My number 5 is also the Dude Ranches, 97 third record. This one does fluctuate a lot for me too. I think this record is just Blink had never put anything out like Dude Ranch. No other band did something like Dude Ranch. It's something so unique, so in it of itself. Scott absolutely nails it and kills it on drums. I don't care what you say. I know how much you hate Scott. I'm going to say it again.
I like Scott. All you do Scott is an amazing drummer at doing the one thing. It's great.
Scott. All you do is bitch about him.
The one thing Scott does, he does it really well.
I'll send you like a video of Scott, like just fucking ripping it up during the Dude Rancher, and you're like, yeah, okay, he's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He's doing the one thing that he does. Dude. He's like Ray Allen. Just feed him the ball, let him shoot a 3. Feed him the ball, let him shoot a 3. You ever seen Ray Allen dunk?
No, you haven't, because he's too short.
You ever seen him guard? No.
He's too short. He's too scrawny.
You ever seen him do anything besides just shoot 3s? No. You ever seen Scott do anything besides no? That's all he does. Good. He does it good, though. I'm telling you.
All right.
He's a one-trick pony. He's a good pony, but a one-trick pony.
Mark Trombino produced this record. I think, production sonically, I think this is one of the best sounding records they've ever put out. I think this and Self-Unentitled are the 2 best sounding records they've ever put out. Hands down, the 2 best sounding records they've ever done.
Okay. I mean, there's not much to this record to think like this sounds amazing.
But just the guitar tones they got, the drums especially, the drum tones are great. The mixing on this, everything.
The drum tones, he only plays fucking one thing. He fucking plays. I hit the snares as hard as he fucking can constantly.
Fucking shit you hear on
it's
California.
Just one tone.
It sounds better than the shit you hear on fucking 9. Even on, Neighborhoods is kind of a mess of a record, production mixing wise, but Dude Ranch, what Mark Trombino did on this record was just fucking fantastic. It's fucking amazing. I fucking love Dude Ranch. God, I want to rank this higher now just because I'm mad right now. This record is fucking good. It's fucking good. But
you can't. Because Dog's going to be higher, Neighbors going to be higher.
We don't know.
I've got to put Self-Entitled because
don't know yet.
That's what I always do.
Don't know yet.
So I have to keep doing it. Got to keep it kayfabe.
Don't know yet.
So go ahead, put it higher. I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
No, I won't do that because I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. So my banger is Pathetic. Top tier Blink right there. Love Pathetic. The back and forth vocals. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Stop making those stupid faces. Stop making those dumbass fucking faces. Pathetic is amazing. Emo. I love Emo. It's such an underrated song that nobody ever talks about. Stinker, I'm sorry. That song. I'm sorry.
That's your boy, dude. That's your boy.
I'm sorry. It's like, come on, Tom, you could do better than that. You could do much better than that.
Yeah, so, you can do much better than that.
Dude Ranch is my number 5. What do you got for number 4? Go.
Wow. Okay. And this is the last one that fluctuated a lot. But dogs.
Okay.
Dog eating dogs that are eating dogs that are eating other dogs.
EP
is my number 4. Yes. This kind of this one floated around not because I was emotional about it, but because I was like more data driven. I was like, well, 40% of this record is kind of meh, but 60% of this record is bonkers good. So that's kind of why it went up and down for me. Because that's how I had to play it.
Your nose. Yeah.
Oh, I actually like Professor Frank and Simpsons. Oh, Leon. Anyway, yeah, it's dogs. There's 5 songs here. Honestly,
they're all bangers.
They really are all at least pretty fucking good.
You love Boxing Day now.
Boxing Day is my worst, but it's a joke song that just doesn't have joke lyrics, and it's not terrible. It's not great. It's got this weird kind of hip hop fucking swing to it. But I really just wish it wasn't so fucking. I wish it wasn't about Boxing Day. Who gives a fuck about Boxing Day? And I wish the lyrics weren't.
Wait till we get the fucking message from Skip. Well, Boxing Day means this, and
that's not even a real fucking holiday. I don't know what the fuck Boxing Day is, but it's stupid and it shouldn't exist. I don't care. Anyway, so my biggest banger, my banger this week was Dogs. The title track. Just bee's knees stuff, dude. The build up from Mark's part leads so well into Tom's, where he's just letting the chords ring out, right? And then Travis working on the toms,
just so busy.
And it's just a cool, It's a cool plus 44 song, and it's cool, and I like it. But Dogs, it's an EP, so like you say with MTATch, it's unfair to rank it higher, lower than other things. But I put it here because I don't give a fuck, and it's their fourth best record.
All right, here we go.
This week,
my number 4 is also Dogs Eating Dogs Eating Dogs Eating Dogs Eating Dogs EP. The songs are just, they're just this perfect continuation from Neighborhoods. A lot more cohesive songwriting wise. It sounds like, they had a good time doing it. It doesn't sound as disjointed as Neighborhoods within the songs, and also the sequencing of songs. They're just perfectly crafted songs. I really do like the tones on here, the drum tones that Travis got. It's a self-produced record, much like Neighborhoods was. And I liked everything that they got here. I mean, compared to One More Time, which is so overly compressed and just so fucking loud, I feel like they nailed it on this EP, sound-wise, sonically. They fucking nailed it. I loved it a lot, especially like bringing in like the old sound to the new sound, where everything does have to be louder for radio and streaming. They nailed it on this record, or on this EP, I should say. That the songs are super fucking catchy. There's enough Angels and Airwaves in there. There's enough plus 44 in there. It's a great combination of both of those things mixed with the Blink sound. It's fantastic. Love this EP. When I was young, I mean, beyond banger. I mean, this is top 5 Blink-182 when I was young. Just, you can't fuck with that song at all. Why are you laughing?
It's not top 5.
It's top 5 Blink. It's top 5 Blink.
Get the fuck out of here.
Blink. Yeah, it is.
Pack your bags and go. You're done.
Once again,
sit.
I don't make the rules.
Sit. Don't stand.
I don't make the rules.
Sit.
If I had to pick a stinker, Boxing Day. I still love this song. I love singing it. It's stupid as fuck, but it's so much fun to sing. Tom is all over the place vocally. I don't care. Dogs EP is my number 4. What do you got for number 3? Go.
Okay, we're getting to the final 3 here. The big 3.
The big 3, baby.
Man, this stuff is wild. I like when we do the blankings, because the blankings are, at least for me, with you, it's just you copy and paste. For me, I have not done that at all. Based off of it's strictly based off my emotional state over the past several weeks. So my number 3, baby girl, my number 3 is Self-Entitled. Blink-182's Untitled, Self-Entitled, 6th record.
Because you're an idiot.
What do you want me to do?
You're an idiot.
What do you want me to do? This is where it's at. This is the heaviest, most complex, most honest, most aggressive, best thing they've ever done. It's a wild record made by a bunch of kids who haven't even fucking hit 30 yet. Like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's stupid. That's silly boy to me. You know what I mean? Like, how do you even come up with something like this? How do you go from fucking Buddha and then eventually come up to your magnum opus, and you haven't even fucking hit 30 yet, right? Like, barely halfway, not even halfway to retirement age. Like, get the fuck out of here. It does hit hard, and I had to find faults because that's what we're doing. So here are my faults. You ready?
What?
The spoken word part of the interlude.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic. Don't with the thumbs
all
up.
Of this,
okay.
all of this.
That's a great.
All of this
a great
of
song.
all of this.
Okay, but continue the bad joke.
All of this is a great song.
It's a great fucking song. Get out of here, man. It's a great song.
That's weird. I never hear you play all of this whenever we're like Spotifying or whatever. But that's fine.
Whenever we're Spotifying.
And then I'm lost without you.
Okay, I'll give you that song. I'll give you that. But the other 2 things, come on, man.
All of this?
I love all of this. Get the fuck out of
here. I know you don't like. No, you don't. I know you're lying through your teeth right now. I know you don't like all of this. You do not like any of that shit. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, so I already talked about it. I'm lost without you. I don't care for this song like at all. I think it's extremely cheesy and not like in a good way. And I don't think it matches the aesthetic of what they're trying to do overall on this record. There's a lot of cheeseball stuff they're doing here. Mm-hmm. I've already mentioned the spoken word part of interlude, but like I'm Lost Without You is just overly cheesy and it doesn't fit. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's not a great song. But Stockholm Syndrome, man, I fuck with this song all week. This song is an absolute banger.
Surprise.
I put this one on repeat. I was like, bam, repeat Spotify. It's such a rad extended instrumental intro until the song drops, and then it gets fucking wild. And Tom and Mark doing what they do best, the back and forth, but it's not like a 1 then 2. It's more of like a 1 blending into two, which blends back into one again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything's kind of overlapping a little bit. I like that.
I like it too.
Like where your head's at.
Yeah. It's like the modern version of, or the mature version of Pathetic. The back and forth. Yeah. The way it kind of bleeds into each other.
I mean, this is a perfect record. Like it's a perfect record. It's just this week, this is where it hit. This is what happened.
I mean, that's really stupid.
That's the way it goes.
But okay.
I like to rank things based off of like my emotional state. Unlike you, where you're just copying and pasting. That's what I like to do. It's not a big deal. It's just two different things.
Well, okay, we'll see. We'll see about that. Wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wrong. All right.
You like a French Trump over there? Oh, wrong. Beep, boop, 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 wee, wee. Oh.
All right, number 3 is Enema of the State. I don't care. 4th record from 1999. This record hits so hard with me. I think like it depends on the season. If I were to listen to this in the summer or the spring, it's going to be lower tier. But like colder weather, fall, winter, to me this is like the perfect record for that. I don't know why. It's stupid. Why are you fucking making that stupid face? That's fine.
This is the horse when he comes out like that.
All right. So I
don't know what that means, but that's just what the horse does.
This is the first record with Travis Barker, first record with Jerry Finn producing the record as the honorary 4th member of the band. And they took it to the next level on this one, man. They just stylistically they changed a lot. It's a lot slicker than what you heard prior to this album. And the songs are just straight up catchier. They're more pop songs, but that's fine. Who cares? They're great fucking pop songs. I don't care. There's just something so kind of innocent and not forced about this record. Like Toy Patch was very forced. That's why you got First Date. That's why you got Rock Show. That's why you got Stay Together for the Kids. You got these singles that they made at the very end because they were forced to make these songs. They were forced to make the joke songs because they wanted to fuck with the record label. Okay, a lot of that was fucking forced. Here they were just having a fucking blast, doing kind of whatever the fuck they wanted, and having Travis in the band at this time, just joining the band, was this huge like creative thing. Like they realized, oh, we don't have to write, fucking Damn It over and over again, or these punk songs over and over again. We could expand a little bit because Travis is a fucking amazing drummer. And that's what you get with Enema. Enema is just an incredible fucking record, and so innocent, so pure, not fucked with, by the record labels or anything like that. I love it. Banger wise, Wendy Clear, I don't care, man. This song is still, for years now, this song has just been my favorite song off the record. The organ playing in that during that bridge, at the end of the bridge, it's incredible. I fucking love the song. It's a Mark-led song, which is weird too because I'm more of a Tom man. But Wendy Clear, absolute banger. Stinkers, if I had to choose them. All the Small Things, obviously, and then Anthem, second worst Anthem song. It's the closer. Still a good song, but
you're wild.
Still a good song, but in the end, whatever. It's Anthem. Who cares?
Okay.
So what? Who cares?
Okay.
So Enema of the State, number 3. Starting to lose my voice, I feel. So
got a long way to go, kid.
Been fucked up all for the last 2 weeks. So what do you got for number 2?
Number 2.
Why are you laughing? See, I'm losing my voice. It's happening.
Because I was gonna say something so rude, but
probably
it wouldn't be appropriate to talk about why are you losing your voice.
All right.
But if you were here, then
100%. I know exactly what you would have said too. Never mind. Never mind.
So yeah, number 2, M-Tats. That's right.
Because it's the better Enema. They play the songs faster. Fuck
this shows why these guys started this band in the first place. Just to have as much fun as possible and to be truly, truly happy. This is it. They are happy here. They are playing the songs that they wrote for themselves, and they just happen to have a fucking auditorium full of people. And you say like the Jerry Finn's like this honorary 4th member, get the fuck out of here, dude. He has no business being in any part of this fucking band. And then like you also mentioned too that, Enema, how they can write better songs. It's like, yeah, without Travis, they can do whatever they want, and Travis will just come up with something later on. That's fucking dumb, dude. That's stupid. That's silly boy talk. That just leads for a non-cohesive record that sounds like these guys are doing one thing and he's doing another thing, and just happens to work because he's really good at what he does. Like, nah, fuck that shit. But here we have Travis changing things up a little bit, playing Scott songs better than Scott played them because Scott's really good at doing the what? What's he really good at? The same thing, the one thing, the one hit wonder, the unicorn. That's fine though, not a big deal. MTATS is bliss. It is perfect. It is perfection. Aliens exist. You mentioned like you don't like it. That song kind of sucks. I do like Enema,
it, but it's the weakest. One of the.
But they slay this song, dude. They slay this song live. Travis is fucking great. The crowd gets really into it, fucking oddly, and like they're screaming and shit, and they play off that. And it's so much better than the studio version. Plus, like Tom, like or Mark's like Tom has sex with the guy's part. Like you talk about how funny and like Depends is and how throwing the dick down the stairs, but like that's not funny, dude. That's funny. That's classic Blink funny. That's cute. That's like, hey man, Tom has sex with the guys, huh? Funny, right? Like childish humor. And it's good and it's fucking great and we love it. My weakest part here is just a sequence of the skits. I don't like that they're all this at the very end. I want to hear it fucking through and through, beginning to end. That's what I want. That's not gonna happen. I get it. But also like the boobies thing. It's a little weird. Because even after he says boob, Tom says boobies, and they both go, You're way too young for that. And like back then, if he was saying they're way too young for that,
then they're probably extra young. Yeah.
They're probably like still in the womb young, dude. They're probably fucking young.
Yeah, some of that shit has not aged well. But overall.
But damn, dude, MTAS is just like that is why people like form a band, is to put out something like MTAS, something that's for you. For us, by us, FUBU style.
Yeah, you're right.
That doesn't translate that well, but it's all right.
It does not at all.
MTATs. It's cute. It's fun. It's good.
All right, my number 2, Neighborhoods. Neighborhoods, 7th record from 2011.
Big fucking surprise.
I like this record because they didn't have outside producers. This is like what they wanted to make. I know they were kind of walking on eggshells around each other, but even still, the songs came out great. Tom's a better songwriter. I don't give a fuck. He's a better songwriter than Mark. And I mean, overall he is. I mean, the Plus 44 record is its own entity. Okay. But overall, Tom is a better songwriter. He should take the reins on it, and he did on this record, and that's what makes it so great. There is a lot of Angel and Airwaves stuff, but I love Angel and Airwaves, so I don't give a fuck. There's some great melodies, great fucking songs there. Travis churches it up just enough. He never gets too wild like he did on California or Anima the State. Just right enough, the right amount of it. The one negative thing I would have to say about it, I wish there was a little bit more Mark on here vocally. Tom does take a lot of the vocal duties, but that's what happens when you write really most of the songs. I get it.
Or that's what happens, big old bitch, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking quit if you don't let me write all the songs.
Well, I don't think it was that way. I think
flash forward to one more time.
One more.
Oh.
So yeah, Neighborhoods. I really love this record. I like the way it sounds. I think the songs are fantastic. It never gets old. I honestly listen to this record so much. I think it's fun. It's a great continuation of the Untitled record of the band at this time in 2011. They weren't trying to do something. They weren't trying to do another Untitled. They weren't trying to do another Toy Page or Enema. This is just the fucking band, and it's fucking great. I don't care. Banger, Even If She Falls. That is the best song, hands down. I love After Midnight too. It's also a banger. If I had to pick a stinker, it's Fighting the Gravity. The sole Mark song. Like the two only Mark songs, and Fighting the Gravity is probably the worst song on here. But it's still great, but it's the worst. So Neighborhoods, fucking love it.
I talked about how like Neighborhoods has all these tracks that are they have a part in them that's fucking absolutely bonkers amazing.
Yeah.
And Even If She Falls is like one of those songs. Those verses, they're not that great. They're fine. They're not that great. But because the pre-chorus leading into like the chorus is so fucking insane, you forget about it, right? Like I don't care. But like really, like when he says, "She's like some ice on a lonely road, clear as day, something." But like that's not.
But great. You're singing it.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's very lullaby-esque. You're singing it. You remember it. For as bad as it is, you're fucking singing it right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's not because I'm singing it because I want to start singing the chorus. Because the chorus is insane.
Sing it. Go for it.
The chorus is absolutely insane.
I want to hear
No,
it.
I'm not gonna do
Okay.
it now.
Bitching out, but that's okay. So my number 2 is Neighborhoods. What do you got for number 1? Go.
Toy Page. I go back and forth with this one. We go back and forth with this big point of contention. One more point of contention.
I need some intervention. Too blind to see tomorrow.
I do think I do Anima 2.0. This is a better Anima.
No, it's not.
Right? This is just a better Anima,
not.
straight up. Travis is writing with these guys rather than an afterthought.
That doesn't make it better.
It's pushing them to be better. It does. It's pushing them to be better musicians at writing. They are writing better songs. Both of these guys are now writing better songs. Yes. Like you said, I don't like Speaking It for the Kids. That's Tom riffing better than he's ever riffed ever before. Like, yeah, the whole dump with the tidbits are there, but Stay Together for the Kids is Tom writing better riffs than he's ever has before. They are pushing themselves to be better because of Travis. And now they're doing it like together, and Travis is like, oh, I can play that easily. And like, oh, well, I guess we have to do something better than what we just did because Travis can play that so easily. Let's do this. That's why they don't play a lot of these fucking songs live, because they can't do it, because they're not that good. They thought they were that good, but they're not that good.
In the context,
because Online Songs is one of their best fucking songs they've ever written.
It's great,
and they can't play it live because they push themselves to be better songwriters, even though they know they can't fucking do it live. They gotta sit down when they play that shit. This is a band creating together, and it's amazing. It's better bubblegum pop than fucking Anima. These songs are catchier. These songs are at times more aggressive. They're not ever as heavy as Anima's. Like the Anima's heavy songs are way heavier than these ones for sure. Yeah. But dude, this is great.
It is.
And ultimately, like, this is just, again, like, you copy and paste. I do it from the hip. I shoot from the hip like that. So this week, this one hit. This one just came in right at the right time. Just like the Fleetwood Mac song, just when I needed. So that's why this is here. Fucking chop right up to number 1. This was like almost dead. Besides California and 9, of course, because they're garbage. This was almost like dead last because I was all pissed off fucking 2 weeks ago. I was all mad. So, man, this album sucks. And after I calm down, calma, then it shot right back to number 1. And I love this record. Fucking like reinvigorated for me. I don't know. Reignited that fire, that passion, that flame. Loved it.
All right.
Yeah. Online Songs. Fuck it, dude. This is like,
it's a great song.
This is top 3 Blink. This is top 3 Blink. It's not their best. This is top 3 Blink though. Worst song, Anthem Part 2. It takes a minute to get going here, but once the song finds itself, it is a banger. But that intro is just like,
that intro is lame.
Speed it up a little bit. Speed it up a little bit.
Yep. All right. My number 1 is Self-Unentitled, 6th record from 03. Big surprise. Surprise.
I'm not surprised.
This is their best record. This is one of the greatest records ever made. I don't care. This is truly the progression of the band. They've matured at this point. Yeah, they were in their late 20s, maybe 30 at this point. Look what they fucking put out. I don't think they were 30 yet.
Fucking crazy.
I think Tom was 32 when he put out We Don't Need to Whisper. That was only a couple years after. So, yeah. Anyway, this is just like it's night and day between this and Toy Page. This is a band who actually were really writing together. They weren't trying to make, another hit. They were just writing what they wanted to do. They had the budget to do so. They went over budget actually, but that's because they knew what they wanted, but they didn't know how to get there. And once they got there, they truly made something beyond perfect. Every song on here, I get it. I'm Lost Without You is the weakest song. I agree with you, but listening to that song too, that's an Angels and Airwaves song. I mean, that song could have, changed a couple things up in that song. That could have been on Wooden Toe. We Don't Need to Whisper easily. I mean, that is, it's weird to think about, like, in hindsight now, like that was the transition song to the band breaking up and Angels and Airwaves. I mean, that is an Angels song.
It's too scary to think about. I don't like thinking about it like that.
Spooks you.
It's too scary. It does. It spooks me.
But I mean, some incredible parts on every song. Every song is amazing, and every song has its own individual stamp and taste and style, and I love it. I love this record, and it never gets old. Banger always. How can you not love that song? Also, Not Now. I know it's a B-side, but Not Now. That's a top 3 Blink song. That's top 3 right there. can't. It is right. Top 3.
It's a good song.
Actually, not now and not now. Yeah, not now's top 3. Top 2.
I don't know if I put Not Now in top 3. Definitely not top 2.
Second best song. Second best Blink song after Carousel. But anyway, Self Unentitled, amazing album, perfect album. That's my number 1. I don't care. Let's get into let's finish this, end it, and then we'll get into the main episode one more time part 2. So
one more.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all.
Let's go, Rainer.